All right, well, after a few technical difficulties, we are back live here from Orlando, MLG Championship Sunday. Let me hear some noise, folks. We got Triggers down against Instinct. Triggers down with a 2-0 lead. You can hear the crowd going crazy, but I don't think Instinct is done. I think they got some more life left in them. We're about to play a nice little game of ball here on Guardian. I think maybe this is going to be a good little game here.
Well, these teams both just had a little short break there to talk about the strategy and set up. Instinct knows this is do or die right now in the winner's bracket. If they want to see themselves in the championship match, they're going to have to step it up right here. We're going up now in Game 3. It is going to be Guardian Oddball, and this is a game type that really isn't strong for either team.
Now, that's true. We saw Instinct against Final Boss basically come back in a game, come close to winning a game where they were down by about 80 seconds. But, you know, not focusing on the ball seemed to be a problem for them in that game.
That's right. You know, they were down by about 80 seconds, as you mentioned, and in the final minute of the game, I thought they were going to win it, but there were a few poor decisions using the ball, not holding it, and focusing on slaying too much. Let's see if they can change that. You saw Macchio doing the Macchio jump to start the game off, but while he was doing that, SK was grabbing the camo, and he's already got the objective in his hands, bottom green.
Now, do you like this? Your SK, your camouflage, you're holding the ball. Does that make a ton of sense?
I don't think it matters, because the rest of your team is dominating on top with their battle rifles. We got this sniper in the hands of Snipedown, and they're going to get off to an early start because they know that Instinct really struggles once they are down, especially in this game type.
Well, that's true. We mentioned our keys to success before the match started, that Macchio's mental game, keeping his head in it, definitely a big deal for them. And if they find themselves down too much, that becomes a bigger question for them. I'm liking the start by SK and Triggers down, though. Gotta say, it seems like they're doing a good job here.
Well, watching the ball is exciting here, but let's check out Hysteria and Macchio. Their battle has been going back and forth, back and forth. Macchio trying to go over to the snipe tower over and over again, using his jump to get the snipe too. Oh, there he catches himself from falling, but he is going to be stopped. Macchio in victory, talking strat. Macchio calling it out. Now he's going to be pushing back bottom snipe tower here. Now, so far we've seen Triggers down setting up on the snipe tower, something that very few teams on the circuit can actually pull off. Let's jump on board with Hysteria, the player who is starting things off extremely hot in Game 3. He had the sniper rifle after Snipedown was taken out, and then he was using the mauler to lock it out. Positioning himself there well as he cleans up the kill on Macchio and assisting SK with the kill. It's 50-0 after 2 minutes, Sonny.
I'm surprised. So far, we've only seen Instinct touch the ball for not even a full second. But what's really surprising me right now is how they're executing the strategy on the snipe tower, as you said. And normally you trade time there. You're not able to get big chunks in a row. You're going to get You're going to get 10-15 seconds if you're lucky. But then the other team's going to grab a chunk.
Well, you see Hysteria playing extremely sneaky, being the sneaky beaver here with the camo. He doesn't pick up the ball. Instead, he moves in to help out his team, cleaning up kills there on Macchio. Now going up against Roy, trading kills. That was a smart double there.
That's a good play right there. He'll take it. Again, keeping Instinct off the ball.
And Triggers down. They're just chilling right now. Let's jump on board with Fear itself. You saw him on the far left there, sitting so close to his TV. He is intense when it comes to gaming. He is so into this match, and he is trying to stop Lunchbox from getting the sniper, and he did exactly that with those jumping headshots. Fear's taken down, but his partner SK is not. SK is still trying to make sure that no one from Instinct gets anywhere near that sniper rifle. He's going to be stopped, and now Roy and the rest of Instinct are going to be charging the snipe tower. Roy versus Fear. Didn't work out in Roy's favor, but Macchio is still on the snipe tower. He's helping Lunchbox clean it up. 51-8. It's still early in the game, but if you're Instinct, you need to start focusing on the objective a little bit more.
Without a doubt, you can't hold back here. It seems like maybe they're waiting too much of it, worrying about the setup too much. They're charging individually too, not as a team. But let's see now that they've got the ball in their hands, maybe Macchio's going to direct some traffic here and let them get some chunks.
I love this. As you're watching Macchio's gameplay, now he had the oddball. We're going on board though with Lunchbox. Macchio was still commanding his troops, and Lunchbox is going to be the main slayer here. He's in a great position, bottom green, to help out his team. Not being juked out by Hysteria, waiting patiently. He knew he'd come right back out, and they picked up a big 30-second chunk there.
See, just like that, Mafia and crew able to get themselves back in this game. I think they really needed that, especially mentally after that tough loss, after having some time in between that second and third game. Maybe, you know, get their strategy together. So this is a good showing for them so far. Definitely not giving up on themselves.
Now, I'm kind of let down a little bit by Instinct so far. They are not playing nearly as well as they were earlier in this tournament. I hope you guys were watching the streams earlier to see just how well their shot was. But right now, I think they're starting to get a little bit of momentum, but it's coming really slowly.
The question is Triggers Down, you know, the reason is just that they're just not warm yet. I mean, I see Triggers Down play really well so far this event, so I'm going to have to go with that and say that they're just surprising them right now. They're outplaying them. It isn't a question of Instinct not being hot. It's a question of them running into the buzzsaw that is Triggers Down.
You're right. All 8 of these players have great shots. Lunchbox missing that first shot, but hit the second body. Now, these guys are definitely playing much better than straight Rippin or Final Boss that we watched earlier, and Lunchbox is now on a killing streak with another sniper headshot. Oh no, and he had no bullets left in that Mauler. That is a huge choke, and SK is going to make him pay for it as he grabs the oddball. 56-33 right now. Triggers Down still on top. Go on, John. Time for trees. Do one shot. Jason, you just leave me and go inside. Why would you not take one? Do one shot. Yeah, ball.
Watch trees.
One shot. Bomb trees.
One
In his left. One shot. One shot mid-side. One shot mid-side. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm going to jump back in here. I'm tired of this silence. I don't want to wait to talk any longer. Macchio charging back over to the snipe tower. He's falling off the map while trying it. But Sonny, I want to take a second right now to give a shout out to all of our fans that are on the other side of the ocean. That's right, I'm talking to all the kids that are on Xbox Live constantly sending me messages about MLG and how much they love our tournaments. I want to give a shout out to Sweden, Italy,
How
Netherlands.
many countries can you name? I'm going to guess 5.
Bulgaria.
Yeah, well, that's nice. There you go. Everybody on the, you know, across the ocean.
And of course, I got to give a shout out to my sister Melanie, who is in England right now with her boyfriend watching it live. Victory X right now charging over to the snipe tower. It's a 105-33. Now we had that is more than 4, Joey. I can get more than Bulgaria. All right. Anyway, Victory X tried to do some business, but right now it doesn't look like Instinct's got it in them. They're starting to fall apart.
Well, Puckett may not know his European countries, but he definitely seems to know his Halo 3 teams. He was telling me how Triggers Down was going to be a solid team. I'm seeing that now. I was sleeping on him. I'm not going to be doing that anymore. But Puckett, what else are you going to be right about this weekend? Nothing?
I don't know. I think I was right about calling straight Rippin. You know, they're still alive in the tournament, but I don't think they're going to perform really that well. I think Instinct is still going to beat them in the losers bracket.
Ooh, I see. You're saying Instinct over straight if they can get through this.